Hello, welcome back to my channel. David Zussberg here. I'm really excited to share this information with you today because personally I love astrology and astrology has been very transformative in my life. So today's video, I'm going to show you how to read a birth chart or a natal chart is what it's called. And just kind of give you a brief introduction of what the symbols mean and how to look at what you're looking at so that you can be clear about how to navigate forward and dive deeper into astrology. So before I do that, I just want to tell you that astrology has helped me in so many profound ways to understand my talents, my skills in a deeper way, or hidden talents and abilities and attributes to myself subconsciously as well as tap in deeper to my destiny and just understanding how life is affecting me currently with what's going on in the universe or the cosmic weather that is astrology. Because astrology is very much like cosmic weather, and I didn't make this up, other people have talked about it, but it's kind of the symbol is like if it's raining like in real life, like you might not want to go outside, you might want to stay inside and read a book. And so astrology is kind of very similar. It's kind of different energies that affect your mood or situation, and it's all based upon the planets and their alignment. And it's really cool because a lot of Western modern science with neutrino streams and the interconnected web of life is showing the validity of astrology, but I find it to be very valid and very real. And obviously, you do too, because that's why you've clicked on this video. So let's dive into it without further ado. Awesome. So I can understand at first look, this might be a lot going on here, but I'm going to break it down to you. So there's 360 degrees in this entire astrological wheel, like this giant pie, right? And in the middle, imagine it was the Earth, because astrology is from an geocentric perspective, because the planets are looks like it's rotating around the Earth. As we know, like obviously the planets are rotating around the sun, but from a astrological perspective, these planets, these symbols right here, are rotating around the sun. So I made a sample example chart. So in this sample chart, this person was born April 27th, 1990, 2:20 a.m. in Pacal, Mexico. So that exact moment in time when that person was born, these planets were in these positions around the Earth. So for example, here's the sun symbol. This is the moon symbol. And then we've got Mercury, Jupiter, Chiron. This is the south node. I'll get into that in a second. This is the symbol for Pluto, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, part of fortune, north node, Mars, and Venus. And it's very quite beautiful because astrology is a combination of different archetypes and themes and seeing how they're playing out, and it's very subjective. So maybe a certain sign or a certain house will have like 20 different meanings to it, and maybe five resonate with you. But that's really helpful because maybe it can help you navigate your path forward clearer. So I've been studying and practicing astrology since 2018, and I've worked with clients, and it's been very transformative to them as well as to me, and I just absolutely love it. So there are 12 signs in astrology, as I'm sure you know your sun sign, and I'm just going to go over the symbols with you right here. So this is the symbol for Aries, the ram. This is the symbol for Taurus, the bull. Gemini, the twins, hence the Roman 2. But most of these symbols are actually Egyptian hieroglyphics. This is the symbol for Cancer. This is Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So now you have a quick little overview of what the symbols mean and what the signs, like the signs and the planets are. And now I'm going to kind of tell you what the house, so you'll hear like oh, what it's in the second house. You've probably heard stuff like that. There are many different house systems. I personally like Placidus, but any house system, whatever you find works best for you, that's great. But they're like slices of pie. So once again, we'll look at this astrology wheel like a big old pie, and you take a slice out of it with these lines. I don't know if you can see that pretty well, but this would be the first house, this first slice of pie. This would be the second house, the second slice of pie. Third house, fourth house, fifth house, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and all the way to 12th, right? So the houses are areas of life that these themes happen. So this is the second house, for example. And the second house is like what someone needs to live well, like materially live well, live a good life, to enjoy the five senses, the pleasures of life. This placement of the sun right here, this is going to be a major focus for that person, and especially in Taurus, which happens to rule the second house. So that's a really cool placement. Venus rules Taurus. So this is all about self love, self worth, having a huge focus on your values here, but values for different material things that you need to, once again, live a good life. So different houses are different areas of life. For example, the fourth house is your home, but it's also your internal home, like your heart, your feelings, ruled by Cancer, which has to do with the feelings. So just to break it down to you, it's kind of like a combination of three. You look at where the planet is, and you look at what sign it's in. So you take the themes, the archetypes of the planet, and then you combine it with the themes and archetypes of the sign, and then you combine it into the themes and archetypes of the house that it's in. No, right? So the more you start to study astrology, you realize like how deep it is, and you can spend a whole lifetime studying it and still be learning deeper and deeper and deeper, right? And then in the astrology, there's aspects which I'm sure you've heard of, like squares, trines, sextiles, quincunx. There's a whole bunch of them. The major ones are like your conjunction, and conjunction means that it's right next to each other. So, for example, this is a pretty good conjunction because it's about 6 degrees off. I'm going to give you a quick little brief introductory video on astrology, and I'm going to be releasing some other videos to go more in depth about the different signs and what they mean, the different planets and what they mean, as well as what the houses mean. Thank you so much. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and share it with others. All right, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.